Right, another good double chin shot. Nice one. Greetings, Sabbath greetings. Good morning to you. I'm in Piha. You know, they say the heavens declare the righteousness of my King, and the firmament shows his handiwork. I mean, you don't have to be on a hilltop on a beach to see that God's handiwork's in everything. I mean, just go out in your garden or go to a local park or go to somewhere near a green space. It won't be far away, less than a kilometre from your home. I'll guarantee there's a space you can find that is green. You can see the glory of God's goodness in nature. I've lived in Delhi, I've lived in London, I've lived in Jeddah. I've been in the deserts and the high places, and I know the truth of that beauty is there everywhere if we but take time to see it and look at it. Then we've got to consider our maker, we've got to consider our creator, and we're not happen chance. This isn't an accident. The erosion of tides and times is something that's been set in motion. There's a hand behind it, that the millions upon billions of coincidences that had to come to make this a reality from random happenings is better explained than a careful masterwork, living under the hand of the master artist, the most perfect of sculptors. Even this, high technology camera, does it really capture the mist, the waves of mist as they unfold across the beach? Does it really capture the way the river meanders through, the stream meanders through and across the beach? The wonder of people walking up and down it, the plants and birds that surround it and cover it in song, and the sunlight and the clouds and the blue skies which blanket it in a sort of perfection that, that's the environment we live in. That's what science has come up with. It doesn't explain it. It doesn't explain that the fact that rests upon our soul or upon our hearts, that we can see it's splendid. God is our maker and our creator. Oh yes, you are. And then at that point, when we've come to that, well, there is, and a lot of people, I was for a long time, I believe in something. And just as God talking about Job in the Old Testament, I speak now a question. Would you consider the God of the Hebrews? God of the Bible? God of the Quran? God of all things, maker of all things, creator of all things, beginning and the end. And then in considering him, consider his plan, his conception, his amazing understanding of the human condition. Counselor, one of the old names, comforter, counselor. With perfect sight, he doesn't just see the world around you, the things that closely relate to you, your families and your history. He sees further again to their families, their histories, and then, throughout all of time, he sees that intricate, delicate, amazing, sometimes catastrophic and tragic, yes, but awesome wonder of your life.
Morning.
Morning to you. Woven together in a level of detail that's not surpassed. And in that plan is a way of making it all right again. Making it all make sense. Good morning to you.
Hiya.
Good morning. Because that's the truth. It's hard for me I can't explain it to you. It's like being inside a garden and explaining to somebody outside the garden what it's like, when what's really needed is for you to come into the garden. It's a very exclusive place to be, because the gate and the gatekeeper are one and the same, so you can't sneak round, you can't climb over, you can't get past. He'll always be in front of you. When you look forwards, you'll try and look side to side or get around. It's not possible. You can look to other faiths, other religions, you can look to theologies, philosophies, you can seek other means to satisfy the hunger of your soul, whether it be in false gods or false deities, and whether it be in material things, houses, cars, and holidays, relationships, people. I fear climbing up to Lions Rock today, climbing up this stone edifice sculpted by days and tides and time, volcanoes. Is that I was feared about God not being with me. I know He's in all creation, I know He's in all things, but really it's just a blanket laid down by the nonsense that goes on in the other cultures. Glorify the self, we glorify everything and anything but the one who made it, the one that made it all possible, the one whose plan is unfolding to a point where, if we could just lay hold of it, if we could just agree to stretch out our hands and reach for His that reaches down from heaven, we can pull up. Instead of crashing this world, instead of burning it up, and getting to a point where, He'll come down and just go, well, you stuffed that up, didn't you? And return us to somewhere better. We can make a go of it in this place, make a place of it in this place. And maybe invite Him to come down and stay with us for a while. Saying sorry, taking responsibility. It's a big step for society. to be responsible, to hold and look in their hands the things that they do, the things they give their lives over to say, I'm sorry, I wanted to give it over to something that was splendid. I didn't realise that this wasn't mine to play with. It was actually something given to me to steward, to be responsible for. Whether it's plastic bags or electric cars or the other enviro space that you've created for yourself, the truth is that you just tossed another environmental hand grenade. That your phones and your cameras and your cars and your laptops are all just things that poison the earth, will poison the earth thousands of years, that create misery in other places less fortunate of you, of which there are many. Go to India, go to Africa, go to South America. Stop being a voyeur from your chair and armchair and thinking you're making decisions because you go to a beach every now and again and throw your hands up and go, yay. We have a God. We have an enemy. We have a responsibility. We have an opportunity. Seize it, take it, both hands, call upon it. This isn't stupid, it isn't nonsense, it's only foolishness to those who are fools, those who are outside it. God says he will send a strong delusion upon the world, and it's happening now. It's falling like rain. And if you want to be covered, if you want to be sheltered, if you want to be saved, then consider the God of the Hebrews. He is the way, the truth, and the life. He is total satisfaction. He is comfort. He is refuge. He is safety. He is answers to every question. He is satisfaction, beauty, splendor, amazing grace, compassion, love, beyond all and every other kind of love. He's the answer to your needs. He's the answer to the cry of your heart, to be changed from something of stone to something of flesh. He's the only way to really appreciate this. Beautiful, you say. Anyone can say that. Nice. True beauty, true splendor. Look at it through the lenses of the God of the Hebrews. Wow. 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 Have a good time. Be nice to each other.